So if you are a pop star, how long can you really consider yourself or think that you're going to be in the upper echelon, creating hit after hit, year after year? Now, it's kind of interesting as I was thinking about Katy Perry. I was like, how long was she really on top of the charts creating smash hits? And it's been a hot minute. Her last top 40 hit was in 2014.
Really?
Yep. She's not had one since. She's going on an 11-year drought that she's had a song in the top 40.
That's a long time. I'm actually kind of shocked about that.
And you kind of see a lot of times with artists when they have that kind of drought, they're probably done. Despite one weird anomaly that might happen later, like Elton John had. Remember that?
He did.
Dua Lipa, that's kind of an anomaly that I'm talking about.
Actually, Elton John did it about 3 different times in his career where he was young, had hits, went cold, had a very bad slump, came back with I'm Still Standing, then kind of went cold again, did Circle of Life, had all them cartoon songs, then went cold, and then had some other hits with the Robert Downey Jr. video and the Justin Timberlake video.
And he is one of the anomalies in a sense because not many pop artists have that kind of longevity. In fact, if you look at Katy Perry from her first top 40 hit to her last, 6 years. 6 years she got all of her hits in. And that's probably all she got.
Yeah. And look, I mean, she is playing arenas. She played the Kaseya Center in Miami.
And you can still live on that. I mean, that's good. I mean, it's not necessarily a knock because what really stunned me when I looked at this, the Beatles did their hits in 7 years.
Yeah, because they didn't like each other and they broke up pretty quickly.
Wow.
They were only really cranking out the hits from 1964 to 1970, but they did 50 plus top 40 hits in that time.
They were work horses. They produced a lot of music in a very short period of time.
Yeah.
And the other thing too about Katy Perry, it's hard to write pop hits and stay relevant when you are an astronaut, when you are going to space.
Yes, right.
Doing the work.
A lot of distractions. Who do you think would be the person that really has had the longest lifespan as a pop artist?
I would throw Billy Joel in there.
Okay. Billy Joel, we're looking at for him
70, at least 72 to 73 to 93.
Yeah, he had, when you look, I got to figure out what his last top 40 hit because ChatGPT's telling, I thought River of Dreams was a hit too. They told me it's I Go to Extremes in 90.
It's not.
Yeah,
no, that actually is his that whole, I meant his album, River of Dreams. Oh yeah, I Go to Extremes is on Stonefront. That's wrong.
Yeah, that's what I thought as well. So he would be 16 years. Started with his first pop hit in 1977.
That's not true. Piano Man was in 73. No,
okay.
It was a major
ChatGPT.
ChatGPT was wrong.
Good thing we got Bird GPT in here.
Billy Joel's #1 fan. I'm your stalker, Billy.
I would give it 72, 73, up to 93 for Billy Joel. So he had 20 years.
20 years, yeah. And that's pretty impressive because the ones who have been in it the longest, you're looking at names like Taylor Swift is going to get there.
Yeah.
She's now got going on 18 years of hits.
Wow.
And there's no sign of slowing down whatsoever.
She has 164 top 40 hits.
We thought she was going to take a break. Remember, we were like, oh, her tour's over. She's going to go push out some kids and be done with it all.
Taylor Swift could push out 2 kids and have 3 albums done within a weekend.
At the same time.
Yes.
And it all comes out of one place. What a crazy thing, huh? What a crazy thing. Yeah, the person that she's going to have to beat, though, and it makes sense, Michael Jackson spanned 43 years in all of his hits. Now, keep in mind, it's slightly unfair because you count the Jackson 5. So he started when he was a kid.
That is different.
If you want to talk about solo, he did 21 years straight on the solo charts.
Which is amazing.
Still impressive.
Yeah.
Elton John did 30 years.
Yeah.
With all of his hits. But if you throw in Cold Heart, that's 51. So that's at the top end of it.
God, I hate that song.
By technicality, it does win.
Have you seen Rocket Man? I finally saw it. It was really good.
Yeah, we talked about this. You drink too much.
Yeah.
I forgot. Sorry.
We had actually a quite lengthy conversation about it.
Well, let's have it again. I forgot.
Rolling Stones, 25 years, but their last top 40 hit was in 1989.
Yeah, a lot of those old dogs, they did have that big run, and then they rested on their hits.
Yeah, but then you'll even see a band like the Bee Gees. They spanned 22 years on the top 40 charts, but they had 6 consecutive number one hits between 1975 and 1979.
Dog, the Bee Gees had hits in the 60s.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Started in 1967 was their first top 40 hit.
Yeah, they had major hits when they started off.
Yeah.
I think one was their last song that charted.
Yeah. Okay. The other artists that have done great, Mariah Carey, 19 years on the top 40 charts, 34 if you count her Christmas song that keeps going back on.
Thank God for Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas pays them bills.
It really does.
Madonna, 17 intense years of top 40 hits, 29 sparse years with just a random hit here or there coming out afterwards.
Yeah, but again,
it's a good run.
She did a lot in a short amount of time that was impactful.
Yep. Elvis Presley, 16 years. Janet Jackson's 15 years and Whitney 14 years.
Oh, gosh, I love Whitney. I was listening to Whitney over the weekend.
We know you are.
But what kind of got me thinking about this, too, was really Prince had a shorter run than you might think. He had 12 years on the top 40 charts. He started in 1979, and his last top 40 hit was in 1991.
The most underrated musician to walk the planet, in my opinion. People have no idea what a talent Prince was on any instrument that ever was invented.
Yeah. So it's kind of some interesting stuff to see. For the most part, you think about a pop artist and the career lifespan that they have. It is pretty short. If you do a decade, you are one of the greats.
If you do a decade, you're a Hall of Famer.